All right, you guys can't see me as per usual. There we go. All good now. How are you guys doing out there? I am fixing my hair real quick. I had a nap, if you couldn't tell by my hair. I got here, and that means my hair is all fucked now. For the rest of the evening. It's gonna be fucked. It's fine, I just have to be here for the next 2-ish hours, and then that's it. I get to go to bed again. Yay! I'm really tired. These are weird times, to say the least. Hold on. I can fix the hair issue, actually. I just realized I'm being stupid about it. Give me a second. Had a solution sitting right beside me. I didn't even think about it. Well, I kind of did, but it didn't. A bit better. A little bit better. Now the hair is not going to go everywhere, which we like. Let's see here. Just gonna look around to see if there's anything interesting while we wait for the stream to get the people we wish to come. Let's see here. Right. Cinemark in the US cinema chain had a bring your own popcorn pocket day where you could bring a container and have it filled with popcorn for $5, which, if you don't know, is very, 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 very cheap. And the best two ones I saw out of everything was, number one, someone brought an urn for like keeping ashes things like that in. They brought an urn to fill with popcorn. I'm hoping that is one that was meant for future use, and you've just kind of used it early, and grandma isn't in there or anything like that. Let's hope. Either way, Cinemark shared it, which kind of doesn't really make anything better. Um, then the other one that I saw, which was really great as well, was someone who had brought like an IKEA drawer system, or like a night bed stand with drawers. They brought that entire nightstand to the cinema, solid pieces of wood, what I can tell, and yet they got to fill one of the drawers up with popcorn, which is a fun idea, but I don't want to clean that. Please don't make me. Although no one was asking me, so probably for the best. If anyone who's interested, was it? I don't know if you pronounce it Huni or Honey. I'd guess Honey Pup. Um, is or the very least was free. I don't know if it still is, but it was. And what my favorite part of the way I saw it was it was shared by Warrior64 on X. That's how it hit my timeline. And he also shared how to make a Steam game private. So you can keep those nasty little things for yourself. I did love that someone was in there like, a man does not hide these sort of thing. So yeah, in short, I own Honey Pup on Steam now. I didn't before. Pretty interesting. It's something I'm definitely going to be checking out. TeamSpeak. It's a software I think we've all heard about. And it has kind of fallen to the wayside, I think, for a lot of people over the years because of Discord really being able to come in and take over that spot. But TeamSkeet, I was about to say TeamSkeet. Those are different people, very different people. TeamSpeak are relaunching pretty much everything they've been working on, and I gotta say, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's supposedly the new version is launching in full in January here, which we are coming to the end of January, slowly but speaking, with next week being the very last week that there is. Pretty fun. But yeah, it's looking like it's might scratch the itch that Discord has been leaving. By asking people more and more to delete or to pay for premium. I gotta say, I'm intrigued. I've used TeamSpeak in the past, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Now, this is looking more like Discord. So maybe I might use it. I don't know. This one was kind of for me, but I thought it was kind of fun. For whatever reason, Disney brought out a bunch of Stitch as well as his fellow alien friends out in Tomorrowland a couple days ago. The reason why I find this interesting and the reason why I saved it was the fact that I think like pretty much Stitch has Lilo and Stitch been slowly forgotten over the years. I feel like at the very least, like the I think it's called the Polynesian Hotel in Florida, which is a Disney hotel, was in the past. It might still have a little bit, but I think for the majority of it has been turned into a it's been turned into a Moana hotel, which I enjoyed that first movie. I haven't watched the second one, but yeah. But what's even more interesting about it is the characters, because obviously you have Stitch, my boy Stitch. I love Stitch. I still love Stitch. Stitch is my freaking homeboy if there ever was one. Um, but there's also a character from the TV show they did on Disney Channel back in the day. In fact, actually, two of them I think are from, or a total of three of them are from TV shows. I'm saying with uncertainty because they made like a couple Lilo and Stitch movies, including the one where I believe he got a girlfriend. I haven't watched that one. I watched the first one. The first one is the best one. But I remember there being a couple more, and there's also, I think it was called Leroy and Stitch. Wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Stitch movies. I don't give a shit about Lilo. Alright. There is Stitch. Okay, so there's Lilo and Stitch. What the fuck? There's some horror movie in here called Stitch. And then there's no one called Mr. Stitch. And then finally there's a Stitch in Time. I didn't ask for them. We agreed Stitch is a fictional character from that originated from the movie Lilo and Stitch, one of the greatest Disney movies ever made, in my opinion. And it holds it holds an incredible place in my heart. But apparently, so okay, so there's Lilo and Stitch 2, there's Stitch the movie, and then there is Leroy and Stitch. Let's see here. So, I don't know. Let's see here. There's also, there's a wiki page on this Lilo and Stitch. There's Lilo and Stitch. Stitch the movie came afterwards. And then there was Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch. And then there's Leroy and Stitch. And there's also a live action. Okay. There's Lilo and Stitch, the series, and then there's Stitch and AI. What the fuck? What are these other things? Okay, Stitch movie, ex-Captain Ganto. I know him. He's the big whale dude. Is hired by Dr. Hemsterville. I thought he was from a TV series to retrieve the remaining 625 experiments. Meanwhile, on Earth, Stitch is not fitting in, but when trouble comes calling from the form of experiment 221, Frank Welker, he must band together to stop his... Oh, right. So this is the movie that ties into the TV show. Right. So this character, I believe, is Experiment 221, if I'm right, is the big yellow guy who flies around like lightning. They save him and make him all good, and he's the first one they save. And then the Lilo and Stitch series is continuing from that point on, where Jumba is still Captain Gantu is still trying to get the other one, but always failing, and always having to report back to Dr. Hamsterville, which is a tiny hamster, because it's kind of in the name. Apparently, they only caught 65. Okay, that's not great. There's a lot of experiments there. Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. Set a time between the original Stitch movie voice... and her classmates are preparing for hula competition, where the winner gets to perform at the local May Day festival. Each student is required to create an original dance while preparing for the competition. Stitch past comes back to haunt him. Seems that after Stitch was created, Jumba did not get a chance to fully charge Stitch molecules before they were both arrested. At first, the glitch causes Stitch to revert into old destructive programming, but it will ultimately destroy him if Jumba does not create a charging pod before Stitch energy runs out. Right, I vaguely remember that. The origin of Stitch. In this short film included in the... I don't think I've seen this one. Serving as a bridge between it and Stitch the movie. Stitch discovers Jumba's computer and is scared to find out what monster he is, only for Jumba to come and explain how he found family and love when he met Lilo. The other experiments are also hinted at. Okay, I don't think I watched that one. Leroy and Stitch. After 3 years, the mission to capture all 624 experiments and repurpose them on Earth has been completed. Okay, so they managed to do it. So Lilo and her family are honored as heroes by Galactic Alliance, despite originally turning down their new offer position to stay with Lilo. Stitch and the crew separate to live out their ambitions. However, Ganto frees Hamsterville from his prison, and they create a new experiment on their own. Leroy. Chris Sanders. Lilo and Stitch must reunite and unite every single experiment they've had to fight Leroy and his army of duplicating clones. What the fuck? Stitch meets High School Musical. Stitch and a number of Lilo and Stitch characters play a friendly game of basketball and then dance to "We're All in This Together." This animated short on Disney Channel was later released internationally on the High School Musical 2 Deluxe. Why have I not seen this? Hold on. I need to know. Shit. Oh my god! They actually got a bunch of the people together. That's incredible. And they're in a basketball stadium. That's so awesome. Oh, that's amazing. I'm learning so much about this guy I love. Stitch. The animated series featuring Japanese girl, and there's no voice in the English dub. Who's Eden? I don't know who this Eden is. In place of Lilo, and is set in a fictional island offshore of Okinawa instead of Hawaii. The first 2 seasons were animated and co-produced by a Japanese animation house, Madhouse, while the 3rd season and 2 post-series television specials were animated by Shinei Animations. 86 episodes, including 3 specials, aired from 2008 to 2011. While 2 post specials aired in 2012 and 2015. Oh. Set years after the events of Leroy and Stitch, the animated anime See Stitch, now voiced by Ben Dishkin, having left Lilo after she went to college. What the fuck? She ends up on the fictional Soy Island where he meets Juna, a tomboyish girl who lives with her grandmother and practices karate. Stitch befriends Yuna, Jumba, Deucer, and quickly later joins Stitch, and the 3 aliens move in with Yuna's family. In the first 2 seasons, Stitch tries to do 43 good deeds to appease Chitma spiritual stone, and a magical stone that can grant wishes. With Stitch wanting to become the strongest being in the universe. He and Yuna also meets various yokai, which are a class of supernatural entities and spirits in Japanese, with them befriending Kijimuna, a little yokai with little long red hair with long red hair, has a powerful sneeze. Meanwhile, Hamsterville, who is large along with Gantu, and Experiment 625, Ruben, that's the sandwich eating guy, wants to defeat Stitch and take his good deeds to gain ultimate power. First season sees Stitch doing good deeds while enjoying his life with Yuna on Yasoi, with them befriending various yokai. 3 of Stitch and Ruben's fellow experiments, Ultimate Experiment 221, Sparky, Experiment 010, Felix, and Experiment 624. Angel, the last tune becomes a more recurring character compared to Lilo and Stitch in her last Western appearance in Leroy Stitch. I guess she's the pink one? Angel? Remaining Stitch's girlfriend for not while also having a prominent popular singing sensation in the years since. The second season titled Stitch, The Mischievous Alien's Great Adventure. See Stitch continuing his life with Yuna and completing his life goals, good deeds. And more characters join the cast during the season, including Bogoon Bloom, a purple insect-like alien who becomes the alien's new pet. Sasha, Melissa Farn, a transfer student, okay, nothing there. A transfer student who becomes Yuna's newest friend, and Sakai, Laura Bailey. Yuna's beautiful but mean cousin who bullied her and Stitch. Additionally, more experiments, both original from Lilo and Stitch, the series, and a newly introduced to the franchise appears from this season onward, with most of them now explicitly under Hamsterville's possession. By the end of the season, however, Stitch loses motivation to have his wish granted, deciding that living with Yuna is better than being the strongest in the universe. In the third season, titled Stitch, Best Friends Forever, Yuna, Stitch, Tigerly, Jumpa, Plickly, and Boo-Goo move to the city called Okinawa Newtown. Meanwhile, Hamsterville's partners with an evil alien woman named Diela, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who desires to retrieve a power cell within Stitch, eventually making a powerful experiment of her own, Dark End, Roger Clark Smiths, to do so. Lilo Yeo also returns in one episode for a brief reunion with Stitch. Aww. Stitch and AI. An I? I don't know. Taking place in Hanoi. This 13-episode Chinese animated series stars Stitch, voiced by Ben Dishkin in the English version, reprising his anime, and a local girl named Wang Ailing, Erica Mendez, produced in English with partnership of American animators. The series was animated by Anhui Sinwao Media and Panimation Wakai Media, and broadcasts on CCTV 14 with the Mandarin Chinese dub for March 27th to April 6, 2017. The original Indian version later aired in Southeast Asia, February 2018. Set after Leroy and Stitch, but on a separate timeline from the Stitch anime, the Chinese series shows Stitch having been captured by a warring alien faction called the Jabutis, who wants to use him. Sorry, I lost where I was. Wants to use him as their own destructive genetic experiment, but he escapes when a rival faction also wanting him, the Wu Lagoon Gongs, attacks the ships he was held in, ending up in a Huangshan Mountain, in the Huangshan Mountains. Stitch meets Ai, a spirited girl whose aunt Dayu, Laura Post, wants to move Ai from her sister JJ Post and from mountain home to city. Stitch joins Ai's family as her new dog, with Jumba, Jess Winfield also reprising a role from the anime, and Plickly, Lucian Doge also joining them for the initial being sent to rescue Stitch. Stitch helps stay in the mountains, and she helps him ward off the Jabutis and the Wulagongs, both of whom desire to make the secret Metamorphosis ability jumper program. Okay, I need to look these two up. Stitch. I've never heard of this TV show, ever. And I think it's probably for a good reason, and is that it wasn't very good. Show. Oh shit! That actually looks kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they ended up making a show where Lilo was in college. That is kind of interesting. Let's see here. Hold on, can I search? There was the 3rd season, Stitch Best Friends Forever. Can I search for that? Best Friends Forever. It is an actual anime. That's adorable. Best Friends Forever. Season 3, 23. I gotta look deeper into this after the stream. This is blowing my mind, and I am really surprised. It kind of looks like it could be like a Pokemon show, but it might just be that it's anime. I don't know. That's kind of cute though. Best Friends Forever. Anime. It's on Plex. What? Lilo. Oh, yeah, someone actually... There's a clip here of someone having badly recorded the TV show Lilo and Stitch Reunion. Lilo Reunion. So it's a Japanese dub. This is kind of adorable. I kind of wish I had known about this. Oh my god, she is! And Stitch still a little guy. Stitch still a little guy. Little guy. Oh, come on. Lilo episode. I am an adult, thank you. I can't get pictures? I just want pictures from the episode, my man. That's all I want. The buried Lilo and Stitch series is insanity. Yeah, no, I'm learning this too. Watch Plex. Can I actually go and watch it on Plex? Lilo. I mean, so I can technically see it on Plex, but just not in Denmark. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can watch it. They have Lilo speaking Japanese. There's a little girl there that kind of looks like Lilo, but I honestly have no. I can't tell if the bigger lady and what I'm seeing here is supposed to be, but yeah, no, Lilo is evidently in this little animated show. That's adorable. And then there's Stitch and IE. I don't know about this one. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I love that. Oh, yeah. I do kind of love that they kept it going. It is a little saddening that he wasn't with Lilo forever, but it makes sense. Like, he's meant to be this little kid, and eventually with adult Lilo? That feels like it's gonna go in a bad direction. I don't know, grown up Lilo? Grown up. Oh, someone's done a drawing of it. Yeah, but these people are imagining that Lilo stayed forever with Stitch, which wasn't the case, evidently. College. That's collage, but that's fine. Oh, I'm getting weird. Stitch. That's a glitch. Leroy and Stitch. Stitch. Lilo originally never appeared. Oh boy, we're disconnecting from Twitch. Originally never appeared nor was mentioned in Stitch anime, which made it the only time in a franchise that doesn't play a major role, but many would still question her absence. English dub is completely changed the story by implying that Stitch ran away out of jealousy of Lilo having a boyfriend. What? As mentioned by Jumba, just because a little girl has a new boyfriend now and is all washed up by 66 is no reason to act bad, which leaves us to believe that this takes place years after the events of Leroy and Stitch. Despite this, when Yuna once confronted Stitch, telling him that his previous families forgot about him, and offended Stitch quickly resorts to didn't forget. This statement implies that she still deeply cares, that he still deeply cares about her, and is certain that Lilo still feels the same way about him. Lilo finally appearing in episode 23 of the third season, Pseudo Sake, known in English as Best Friends Forever, where she's now fully grown, visits Okinawa's new town with her daughter, whom Stitch thought was Lilo in the beginning. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, based on what I saw. Both friends reunite, and we learn that there was never any boyfriend. Lilo had gone to college, and they planned to meet by the beach when she returned. But when that day came, Nani was in labor and caused Lilo to be late. Stitch, for unknown reason, was never aware of Nani's conditions, although the English dub states that Stitch had been away on a mission with Galactic Armando throughout Lilo's time in college, which might provide explanation to him being unaware of Nani's condition. And since Lilo didn't arrive at the beginning they planned, he thought Lilo had forgotten about him when he leaves his tiki necklace on the beach before flying on his spaceship. But the time Lilo arrives, he had already left, and cries when she sees and finds his necklace. In the end, Lilo and her daughter could board the plane. Stitch arrives in time to see her again. They both have a happy reunion. She hugs him, promising to visit him again, and asks Stitch to take good care of his new family. She gives Stitch his tiki necklace back before leaving. That is beautiful. Lilo is also removed as the main character in the Chinese animated series Stitch and I. She only appears in the flashback scene when Stitch recalls memories of him and her together. This is seen from the Western continuity. In this series, Stitch has again become separated from her, being kidnapped by space pirates who failed in their attempts to recreate Jumba's 626 research. While it is not known how old she is by the events of the series, flashback in the first scene do reveal that Stitch forcibly separated by her when she kidnapped her. Other appearances in Small World animated series that makes a brief non-speaking cameo in the episode Tropical Hideaway, seen amongst the children during the island get-together. I kind of love that. That's. I'm not talking about the rest of the stuff. Her story in Stitch. That's beautiful. I love that. That kind of makes me very happy right now. Anyway, we got on this topic because we were talking about Lilo and Stitch showing up with some of his alien friends in the park. The Switch 2 was announced. I guess that's worth mentioning, yeah. And they also showed off some gameplay for what seems to be the next Mario Kart game. And well, I guess the only thing that's worth mentioning is that I really love the fact that people have been they were clowning in the beginning on the new look for Donkey Kong. I think it's brilliant. In fact, I've gone as far as making it my Discord picture like on my own, not on our server, but on my own. But you know what? We should get into some Forza. I set it up so we should be able to essentially just load into the game, and then that should be that. I just wanted to do some checking earlier that it was going to be all fine when we were playing it, and it seems like it is. Let's see how fast OBS is to pick it up. Boom! It's always nice when I do a little bit of preset up. I don't always do it because there's just certain games I think have already been set up for the most part, so there's no work for me to do. In this case, Forza Horizon 5 can be a hard game to stream and play at the same time, and therefore I prefer to go in, set it up, and make sure everything setting-wise is something I can work with. Let's see here. Good. It shouldn't do its usual. I'm thinking we're just going to spend the stream going through whatever the week's thing is in the game, and then, yeah, should be great. Oh boy, my name's gotten a little bit harder to read. And they've added, oh yeah, the game is still in Danish. Sorry about that. So we can get a Donkervot GTO Horizon backstage patch. This is something that was previously in Horizon 4, maybe in early games as well. It's a signal that the game is at the end of its life, and that they're essentially just like, here, you can get some of your really even cooler cars. I bought the Rimac, by the way, so that's why it says ICE, because that means owned. I spent all my points on that, so it better be good. Before we do just about anything else, we have a bunch of wheel spins. I should probably also quickly double check. I think it's set to streamer audio. Yeah. Alright, we're good. It's fine. It's nice to have it figured out beforehand. Alright, 10K. That's pretty good. I don't care about that. What I do care about is this. 14 real spins. Don't mind if I do. Yep. 105,000 and a Ford Escort. And the MB X Class and 135. Plus a little extra for the truck, because we already owned it. Oh, 175. I think that's 205 plus the BMW. And then we get the money from that as well. Pretty good. I do apologize for the frame rate. I don't know what it is with Forza, but it has this weird setup where the frames you can set the game to is based on the amount of based on the max frame rate you monitor and output. So unless your the max output is like 120 or 180 frames a second, aka anything that goes from 60, 120, 180, 240, anything you can times with 60, you're not getting 6 FPS. So it's set to like 85 something stupid, which OBS obviously isn't picking up a super butter schmooze. Apologies for that. Alright. That's pretty lackluster. Okay, but we've gotten some good stuff so far overall. A lot of money coming in. I get some shorts. Ooh. Not bad. That could be better. Nice. And then we sell the car. Right, we're good. And then I have a thing in here I can unlock. Hvorfor kan jeg ikke få alle disse biler? I can say why can't I get all these cars in Danish? That's fun. Why can I say that? I don't know. All right. We're going here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yes. Get the Halo music. We're in the Hyundai
400
Ambition.
meters. Turn left.
I love this car, both in game and in real life. I love the look of it.
Turn left.
Oh boy, that was close one. No, we already got a game. You don't need to remind me. We got it. We got it. First of all, the car's electric. That's good. We like that. It's also a sports car. Hell yes. Look at the lights. They're pixelated. They got pixelated lights. Look at the side of it. Oh, I like so much about this car. Win a little course. That's fine, right? That's not an issue. Nah, that's not an issue. I had a really good game of 2048 today. You guys who don't know, that's it was I think originally just a mobile game. I honestly don't know where it started. Just add numbers together and then eventually get 2048. Oh boy. Hence the name 2048. Or 2048. Oh boy. It's just all Halo music right now. I'm not complaining. I'm loving it. But I'm noticing. I never really played Halo much. Played growing up. But I played Halo since its I think I played a little bit of the Master Chief Collection, but not much. Dope. Yeah, the only thing that's making it through top gear is like the which can take corners like nothing else can take in this game. It is a beast in corners. Nothing else can close it. It accelerates like you wouldn't believe. It has a top speed like you wouldn't believe. But more than anything else, it corners like nothing else in the game. That's its true results. Because the acceleration is so quick that regardless of whatever the top speed is, oh boy. OBS! No! I'm losing you! I tested this earlier, it wasn't an issue. Why isn't it an issue now? We lost some frames there. Just, I gotta double check that it hasn't turned ray tracing on or something stupid like that. It fucking has! Mike, I turned it off! I'm not kidding, I turned that off! I went through the game settings and I checked everything so that it matched what was asked of me by NVIDIA app, and it looks like it's just reset it. I don't know whether it's the NVIDIA app that's gone in and be like, that's not quite what we want. Shut both of you. Whether it's the NVIDIA app or whether it's the game itself, I don't care. Wait, it's an actual race? I didn't think it would be a race. Driver cars, it doesn't really matter. Oh no, this Mr. Deers! We must race him! I might not have picked this, may not have chosen this car if I knew if that this was an actual race. Oh boy. Oh, Brock. You're blocking my view here a little bit. Yeah, this one isn't doing that bad. What Mario as before as kind of world am I driving in? Hey, this guy ahead of me has the same car as me. Not first place. First place got a Porsche. A Porsche, haha. Oh boy. Nice. I think it's got that Porsche got to be electric, right? Oh boy. We went way overboard with it. That's fine. We got 3 turns. Ain't no need to turn back down just yet. We don't need to worry about it. Especially because of what I'm about to do here. Look at that. Beautiful. Could have done a little bit smoother, but regardless, it was very nice looking. And I'm over the side again. Oh boy. It's just not my day. I haven't played any Forza game in quite a while. Any racing game in that matter. It hasn't really been on my schedule. I've been wanting to play with them more first person. What happened? Not race. You could race this first person if you wanted to. Put this road here. It shows the material for the road. It's terrible. The grip on here is hot garbage. Also, there's no markers in the road, so I'm just kind of winging it here. There's markers like... See, maybe... Oh, there are markers. They're just glitched into the road. Alright, brake. I don't want to fly off the road again here. Ain't no need for it. Ain't no need for me to fly off the road. It's the 3rd lap. This is when we need to take it serious. It's good to know that I was right in the sense that it needed DLSS. That's a good thing to know. I wonder if it's turned off my DLSS again, or if it was like the NVIDIA app being like, hey, no, you did all these other settings right, but you turned ray tracing off? Yes, I did. And then the overhead for streaming. Turn that ray tracing back up, boy. Turn it back up. No, don't do that. Don't touch my ray tracing. I'll turn it on if I want to turn it on, but don't you dare touch that dial. I got an email. Whose email? It's Apple. Boom. Shut up, Apple. I trash canned it. I didn't mean to, but it's fine. I got a second more. It's pretty good. I'll take it. I have to check if the DLSS is still on, because if it isn't, it's most likely the game itself that's messed with my settings. If that's the case, we got a real issue going on. No, that's turn off, and that's turn on. Okay, so it was NVIDIA that messed with my settings. What, NVIDIA, why do we do that? All the settings were set perfectly right, and you messed with the settings. Why would you do such a thing? That's so rude. We got a Honeycomb Escort. Now we need... Oh, we gotta go to event lab, guys. Time to go. Didn't know that's where we needed to go, but apparently that's where we needed to go. I'm hoping the stream still looks alright for you guys out there. We cranked it up in a way where hopefully you guys should be able to enjoy this thing. Let's see. There it is. It's good. Let's see here. I'm gonna change the quality of it. Can I even do that? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's already maxed out. Alright. Alright, that's good. Wow. Incredible. Oh, I'm not allowed in my usual suspects. Alright, what can I go with? The Cupra, not bad, but... The Maserati technically is higher up. It's got a top fart. Actually got better handling too. Lower acceleration though. And a way slower start. And brakes a little bit better. Off-road is better. Okay. Dodge looking like. Terrible all around. 666. Oh my. The devil's fire is getting closer. I'll make it work. It's like, we'll make it work with the Porsche. I'm curious. The last stream we did, which was Yakuza, I think went very well with streaming with the optimized settings in 1080p. So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like with this stream. Because this is a little bit more of a higher quality game, I'd say, than Yakuza. So hopefully, the output is also going to be even better. Hopefully. Oh boy. That start, magnificent. Could not have asked for anything better. Oh boy, we're about to hit some rocks here. Hey, I'm not trying to hit you there, bud. Alright, you hit me. Wait, how did my roof get destroyed for doing a slight bump into the car beside me? I'm starting to think this game isn't realistic. Look at my roof. That tiny little bump destroyed my roof. That has to be like a safety feature in the Porsche. That just makes sure that you cannot get your money back if you lease it if you do the tiniest bump. Safety feature. It's safety for the industry. I don't know. It's safety for someone. I don't know. Hey, it's definitely a safety feature if I've ever seen a safety feature. I mean, this isn't the fastest car by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad. That start, acceleration, oh, mama. Beautiful. I mean, I went from what I assumed was last place all the way up to like third place, fourth place. There's nothing. I'm still cruising in it too. Still a little annoyed by that top roof, but you know we're also doing some pretty nasty off-roading here that I bet you Porsche didn't exactly prepare the car for. What is the purpose of all the additional roads if we're not driving them? Does it actually change? Because I don't feel like it's changed so far. Like alternative routes, because they're not making it very clear that it's an alternative route. I mean, I guess because like the main point is that you just have to go for the checkpoints. But in other races, at least made by the Forza team, I feel like it's very clear. Like, oh, you can go to the left here or the right here, because whatever you're going for is on the other side of this. It's very obvious. I feel like I'm gonna miss a checkpoint. Follow the line. I'm gonna stick to the line. Thank you very much. Optimal line. Oh, we're fine. I think we're about to make it. If I don't slow down here, I mean, we're gonna crash any second. Clearly. I must be crazy driving if I'm following this show here. Alright. We're almost here, guys. And victory. That was a very boring race. Patty. It's just saying we're done with the race. We got first place. We were, in their case, embarrassingly faster than them. I should not have been put in the same league as these guys. I got a super wheel spin. All right. Very nice. All right, can I go back at home now, please? There is no treasure up here. Why the hell am I given the option to reveal treasure on a map that's made for people to just do whatever with? All right. Next up. See, we can do playgrounds. We're not doing that. We can do fart. For you guys who don't know, fart is in Danish speed. So when it says fart kontrol, that means speed control. It's speed cameras that we're gonna do next. Is my point. You gotta check the limit. I remember back in the day, I don't think maybe the seasonal always had, but I don't remember I know in general the speed cameras don't have a limit in terms of what car you can drive there, but still, let's see here. I think these ones do. S2998. Alright, that means practically everything but the very, very top level of cars. Got a Cooper point and a Pool point. What do you have that's S2 maxed out that I can really like crank some speed through? Alright, yeah. These aren't bad, these aren't bad. Oh mama. Oh, that's a 2021 remake? Holy shit. I mean, I gotta give it a shot in this thing. I don't know how good it'll be, but it's worth trying, I guess. The one Richard Hammond crashed. Oh boy, the game's lacking a little bit for me. Why is it lacking? I understand that I'm streaming and playing the game at the same time, but come on. Oh, the Rimac is not by any means meant to be going off-road. It is a very, very, very on the road kind of car.
In 100 meters,
it's a very, very, very sporty electric car. Fine-tuned by the British.
at the roundabout, take the first exit.
Whenever I watch Grand Tour with that episode with I think it's the first episode of season 2.
Take the third exit.
I know exactly what happens at this point, but it's nonetheless crazy. Like the same goes for like this later one. I think it's called Scandy Flick.
Turn sharp left.
Where May like has a full-on collision with the wall. He doesn't die. Like the car is well built, and he obviously gets seriously hurt, and he has to go to the hospital, but he's by no means dead. But it's like, it's still scary, you know, that whole thing. I don't know whether this is speed control that we're looking for, but it's a speed control.
You have arrived at your
Nope,
destination.
it wasn't. That's fine. Alright. There's still 2 kilometers to go. We could fast travel there. We could. But we gotta do something this stream, you know? We gotta actually do a little bit of driving, so. We're not doing drifting, game. It hasn't turned range tracing on again, has it? I will be furious if it's turned ray tracing on again. No, it's off. It's off. I honestly don't remember what these were set to before, so I have no clue what I can kind of turn down. I don't know. You can turn this down to... Turn it down a notch. I don't mind. Okay, well we gotta go that direction, so let's maybe drive the opposite direction for a bit and then turn around. I need smoothness above all else. Alright, we're at a fork road here. That's pretty perfect. Perfect. And then we'll do
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Oh, alright. Full speed ahead now. I don't know what our speed is that we're trying to achieve, but let's just try to maximize what we can get here.
You have arrived at your destination.
343. How's that? 2 kilometers more? Oh my god, how much are we? 346 is what we're supposed to be getting. That is beyond annoying. Being 2 kilometers an hour away from the goal is mind-bogglingly stupid. Yep.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's gotta do it. Yeah, boy. Really had to crank it for that one. The other way was much, much, much easier. Are you kidding me? That was stupid easy the other way around. Okay. Everything is permitted, just has to be an S2. I feel like we can pick a lot of speed up the other way, so let's go like that. Let's go from the other way. I mean, we're gonna go both ways until we get it eventually. Yeah. Tone those wheels. Alright, 230. I don't know what speed we're gonna get, or trying to get here, so once again, we're just gonna try and crank it here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yes! First try, nailed it. That is good. Oh, a Jaguar. And then we have a race here. We'll fast travel there. Very nice. Oh, there's 3 races. All right, let's give something to do for the rest of the stream. S8. I'm thinking this one right now. This is an electric Porsche. Very nice. smoke is looking very pixelated from here. The viewers are sitting. Ooh, it says too. Oh boy. Sorry. There's an emergency brake. Okay, I have to focus a little bit here. Oh, come on! Street race, you know, anything can happen. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to roll back time on that one. I wasn't ready for this guy. Oh boy, I'm flying off the road. This is not a good start for me. I am flying all over the road with this thing. Also, I think I just missed that one this time. It's allowed us to keep going. I think technically I have a higher top speed than all these cars. So if I'm just giving the window of opportunity, the car is not really working with me in this opportunity here. I have a chance to kick their butt. Oh, highway. Oh, shit. Oh, but that's not. Oh. It's fine. We have an opportunity to kick up. Like I said, I think my car is the fastest one here. So I've simply given the space to work. I should. Shit, I can't control it at this speed. This. Perfect. First place. Perfect the entire way through that race. No issues at all. Wow. Very nice. Oh, level 33. What do I get? Wisman that we already got. Got it. I'm just gonna bash over there. Time to roll. Let's pick a different car this time. Let's see what else we have. I'm thinking the Evo. This thing hasn't been tuned at all. So 10. Let's give this one a shot. See where it lands us. I mean, a perfect grip can also do a lot. I love my guy just dancing with the T-Rex. Who knows? This might be the kick. I prefer proper racing when I can, but I'm not above doing a little bit of dirty racing. Come on. Right away. I have to crash right away. I think I'm going in the left and I come on the right. driven world doesn't really matter if you're not good at driving in the first place or getting distracted. Distracted. Whose idea was it to drive incredibly fast sports cars, track toys, game, on tiny little roads that will not allow you to accelerate that much? I guess that's kind of the point. Drive as fast as you can to try to win, but do so without crashing and hitting random people on the way. There it is. I gotta say, overall, this one's pretty good. I'd take the drive. Absolutely. There it is. The acceleration of this thing is pretty nice, too. It's showing its beautiful sides. Doing so very well. I'll be honest, I had originally a different game in mind for today. We have to eventually get into playing through Grand Theft Auto 5 again. And let's be honest, it's going to take a bit. As much as I want to say we got plenty of time, fast as we're playing through games, you know. Yeah. But Rockstar announced, I think it was last year in December, that some of the kind of ray tracing stuff from the consoles is going to be ported to PC as well as GTA Plus. The only thing is they haven't announced when, so I'm hoping to line it up somewhat. Otherwise,
right, that's what Alejandra means when she says tactical driving. I just like waving at people when I pass.
My point is simply, I think it would be good if I could wait until the update is up, but otherwise I'll just play it on the PS5. I don't think it's... I mean, I completed the game already on that PS5, so I don't see a huge issue with doing it again on stream. The fun thing is, and I gotta figure this out, I think it's this week that the reviews for the NVIDIA RTX 50 series cards come out, and I am most likely going to buy 5080, but I gotta say I'm a little bit on the fence. Part of me wants to go all the way and purchase a 5090, but I have my reasons. It's not just to have the biggest, most baller card right out of the gate. No, that ain't it. My reason is my worry that was created this summer. Currently I have a 3080. By no means is the 3080 bad, but it does have an issue with the limitation of the DRAM, which is 10 gigabytes, which on paper seems like it would be a large amount, but if you want to play games of really, really high quality, a little bit more VRAM than that. And when I bought the 3080, 10 gigabyte VRAM version was the only one on the market. There wasn't a TI, there wasn't a 12 gigabyte version of the 3080, none of that. So I'm stuck with the 10 gigabyte one, and that's the entire reason I'm upgrading. But I'm annoyed that I only managed to get past the 4000 series GPUs, and then I had to upgrade. Like, that annoys me a little bit. I would have hoped money that I put into that 3080, it would have lasted longer, but it hasn't. That is very annoying, and is one of the reasons why I'm like, should I go for the 1580? Just to be like, I mean, I think, obviously, oh my god, the car's flying. It can't, the 3090 can't go completely toe-to-toe with the 5090. There's obviously quite a huge boost, but still is a very powerful card, and I think even with the 12 gigabyte 3080 or 3080 Ti, like, I wouldn't have a need to upgrade to a 50 series card. And I don't know whether the 16 gigs that comes with the 5080 is more than enough for the time being, because I thought there was no way in hell that I was going to need all 10 gigabytes. That's in my 3080, but turns out I do. So, should I go for the 5090? It's a big question. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But it's a thought. I mean, the big thing that really obviously hurts my wallet is the fact that the 5090 is twice the price of the 5080, which, for obvious reasons, really freaking hurts. So I'm checking the stats here. How is the lift getting better off of Toyota here? My gosh. I'm sorry to say this, but it looks like Toyota is taking the cake. Let's see if it actually is better, but stats-wise, it looks like it was better. I don't think I've driven these cars; I just own them. But yeah, it's. I'm pondering the question of whether the 5090 perhaps is the right choice. So obviously the price is hefty. But truth be told, I have a bigger worry than the price. Pricing is very fucking expensive. I mean, the 5090 is quite literally like it's almost. It's a good chunk under, but it's a very large chunk when I make it a month. It's not the entire chunk. Fairly large chunk. So yeah, no, it's expensive. But truth be told, I could probably make it work, especially because I'm going to be selling the 3080. I can. I don't know what the third-hand market is for 3080 these days. It's not like it's in a bad condition or anything like that. It's not bad. Still. I think it's wrong. I don't remember. I gotta look up on ASUS website what came with my 3080 and probably pull that. Although there was a short of it. Part itself. I sold my back in the day when I had two 1080 Ti's. I sold one of them. The other one of them, EH mic, of course, had gotten a little wonky, and I felt better about keeping it and just putting it in an older piece, replacing the shit graphics card. I think it was 1060. I sold the 1060 Ti together. This this was, I should also say, was during the time where people were paying large sums to get their hands on any because it was during COVID. It's a real good time to sell. But right now, it's the market, I say, for buying graphics cards. So I doubt I can get more than 4,000 for that card. 4,000 is not even gonna cover like any of it. It's gonna cover like a fourth of the price for like a 3090 or 5090. I don't know. I'm on the edge. Truth be told, my biggest concern is actually the power supply that I have. NVIDIA says you need a 1,000 watt power supply, which I actually have. Other people are suggesting you get a 1,200 watt power supply, which I do not have. In other words, I would probably need to go out and replace my graphics, my power supply if I was to get a 3090. Yeah, I know that's happening. That would mean go out and buy expensive ass graphics cards that I can't utilize.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't know. I could be wrong about all this, and like the 5080 is gonna be a perfectly well-functioning card, and everything's gonna be all hunky-dory with it, no issues at all. It's gonna be perfect. That might be the case, but I do have my worries after my 5080 only lasting as long as it has. I will say I'm really excited. In February, my very first limited run games thing that I purchased is going to be delivered. It's a collector's edition for Far Cry Blood Dragon. Specifically, I bought the PC one, although I already owned it on Steam, but there were like some additional items I think we got with the PC version. That's the one I grabbed. But that's the very first limited run games item that I've ever purchased, and that's supposedly still arriving in February. That's what I saw. The next things are just Yakuza. One Yakuza thing after the other. It's all the Yakuza collection things. I think the first one that's going to be coming is Yakuza 0 along with Kiwami. And then I think quite a lot later down the road, my Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 3 Remastered are also going to be delivered. Come on. The flip, dude. Don't touch my butt. How is this thing so... It's a Lamborghini! It means I don't have to slow down that much. It also means I shouldn't be pushing my front nose up the ass crack of every car that we come across. This is gonna be a toughie. We'll see. I'm still really excited to potentially buy 50 cards, whether it's 50 or I think it's 50. I also still need to figure out whether I'm buying a Founders Edition card, which I'm actually thinking about. Also because it's going to be much, much cheaper. The card performance, I think, is going to be roughly the same unless you're like buying like an overclocked card by some of the third-party vendors. Like Asus, unless you're buying a card from them, that overclocked, I think it's going to be around the same performance. Like this. They also have some pretty tricked out cooler. We'll see. I like the look of the 50 series cars that they've shown off by Nvidia so far, the 2-slot cars. I like them. Might be on one of those. I'm also really excited for cars because I've been really worried about the power connector stuff, because the 40 series cars really suffered from the connector ports melting, but it sounds like they've actually found a fix for it. So that's really exciting. And there's all the board partners have try to find their own ways to also try to eliminate it. I saw someone put LED lights and LED light in there to be like, hey, you haven't plugged it all the way in or something like that. They're all fairly good solutions. It's a shame that you have to do these things. The annoying thing is, if I'm buying an Asus card, which I think is the alternative, I'm buying a Founders Edition card, I'll have to get an Astral Edition. Those things have to Asus fixed card this time around. And you know those things are going to be stupid expensive. It's going to be like $13,000 or something like that for an Astral Edition. Which again is part of the reason why I'm like, maybe I should just go for a Founders Edition. Maybe. Could be a good idea. I am fighting for my life with this Lamborghini. Jesus. The Toyota wasn't this bad. I think we're going back to Toyota in the last race. I'm pretty sure this thing has a pretty good top speed, but this car is constantly being forced to brake one reason or the other. So it's constantly losing a little bit of steam. It's fine. We have a window here. Don't lose that window. There it is. We got it. One of the slowest cars managed to get first. Hallelujah. My phone is telling me it's about time for bed. Which lines up with where we're on the stream, so that's perfectly fine. Seems like the stream hasn't gone as smoothly as it perhaps should have, but it's alright. Yep, I would like to spin the wheel. 15? I'll take it, I guess. And then we have a final race somewhere. That's where it is. Let's maybe go back to the Toyota this time. Just make it less difficult on ourselves. We can also go for the Ford Raptor. I mean, it's slightly worse in some areas. This thing though, top speed is slower. The handling is worse, but the acceleration is better. The standing start is better. The braking is worse, but the off-roading is better. That sounds like my kind of car. Let's go for it. It's probably gonna be a bad idea, but you know what the hell. Alright. Final race. Actually, that's not true. We technically have some more ones to do. We're supposed to have a better rolling start. I don't feel like it's that much better. Actually, it was definitely, this thing is miles ahead of the Lamborghini in that sense. Not top speed, which I guess we'll see if I get to Some of these cars, I think, is definitely going to have a higher top speed. Question is if they can accelerate to it. Oh, I knew it was going to penalize me for that. We're going to have to go farther back if we're going to hit that. There it is. Bump up. Say Oreo? Is that, what the fuck? Bro, you don't put your sponsor on my stream. Oreo isn't paying me to show her ads in my game. That's not cool. I don't care if they're paying you. They're not paying me. I'm on stream. Come on. I'm going to pick up some speed. GNC. Cross? I don't know. Oh boy, that's what we call a cliff. Oh my god, this car was not happy with that. Look at the back, the poor back of the car. Absolutely destroyed. Struggling a little bit going uphill here. Oh. We got another clip. Oh. Ting does not do well with clips. If I'd known we'd do clips and I had known that this thing wouldn't like clips, I probably wouldn't have chosen this car. We're 65% through the race and we're in 4th place. This is not great. Guys, I think we got another cliff. No! Dude, this wasn't that bad. Come on. Gaining slightly, and now we're gonna lose it all. We're gonna lose it all. Fine, we're gonna gain a little bit on the back. We're so not gonna get first. Oh, I lost it. All right, I have to try and restart. I want to get at least 3rd place. At least. I even with this car, man. Come on. Come on. Go first person here. We haven't gotten first person all stream here. See if it's winning strategy. I doubt it, because we're gonna go up cliffs here. It's about trying to avoid hills as much as possible because we're gonna lose a lot of steam. That's 3rd place. We also lose a lot of steam corners, so it's all about use this car can offer. No, I'm fine with not getting first place, but I at least don't get this thing, man. I am. Dominic once said that it's. Oh boy. God, they landed ahead of me. It's not about the car, it's about the racer. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling hardcore bullshit of that, Dom. I don't give a shit. You put a shit ton of nitrous in this car. I don't have nitrous in this car, man. Oh, come on! Drop the car and then you ask me to drive uphill? How's that fair? Oh! Okay, we have a chance here. We have a chance here. It's a small chance, but we got it. We don't have it! What the fuck happened? We just went sideways. Oh, come on. This thing, man, does not like these roads. It is begging for mercy. Cars are just driving away like it's nothing. All I can do is trying to give it the least amount of hills that it can ask for. Oh, we might be able to get first place. Oh! How did we get first place in this piece of shit? You know what? I take it back, Tom. It is about the racer. It's not about the car. Even I can pull this shit across the finish line first place. I had to fight with everything I could muster to get this shitty ass car to drive in. To be fair, like in the second round, I had a lot better of an understanding of like where the limitation was for the car, and I had a better chance of like being like, yeah, let's maybe not do that. All right, what time is it? All right, you got a little bit more time. We have these two. Start with these. Oops. We're going to give us oops. What is this beast? This unholy beast that you brought before me? Why the hell does it have 6 wheels? What the fuck is this? Also, I call a little bit of bullshit. Oops was allowed to have a rolling start. It clearly has the speed of like a driver would have if they had already tried to do this once and failed, and then let's do it again. He blasted across the finish line in a way that I could not do. The car there. I lost it again. We are screwed. But I'm fighting with everything I can to try to beat the score that I should be able to. Yeah, there's no way I can beat that. Like I said, he had a rolling start, and a pretty powerful one of that, so. Yeah, it seems like a little bit more in equal terms this time around. Here we are. Car. Oh, come on! Shit! That means we're gonna do it again. Because we hit the wall. It means we can do it. We hit the wall now. Beat his time, we have to do a time where we don't hit the wall at any point. Focus, good focus. time is much, much better. It's still not perfect, but it's a lot better. I'd rather not know where this is at because the ghost is there now. Just keep going like it's nothing. Oh, I am a significant bit ahead of him. Whole second? That's good. I was worried we had to do that again. That makes me really happy. Hallelujah, we wanted to do it. Whole second, that's seriously good. Oh, nice, a TVR. That's a good car. Very good car. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. All right, we have a final one of these, and then we'll check the time. But I think we're done for now. TVR, nice. Put up a time that is among the best top 5% on a wall of rivals and an S1 class. I guess it's just saying that I did a really good job. Thank you, game. I know I did. And then we have this one. Also against Zeus. Shit. This guy better not have a rolling start again. I will be furious. I prefer it much more when, oh my god, he has a rolling start again. Are you kidding me? I'm keeping up with him though, considering it's doing pretty good considering I didn't have a rolling start. What the fuck did I just hit? There was nothing there. Yeah, considering the fact that I didn't have a rolling start, I'm keeping up really good. Shit, that was way too wide. I had my control on my car way quicker. Shit. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing for a second. I think this time it's all out. I was impressed by how good I was able to keep up with this. We'll take it. We're good. I kind of love these, like, electric off-roaders. They're pretty fun. Oh, that was beautiful. I am a good chunk of ahead of him again. What? Are you kidding me? I didn't hit anything. That is some big old baloney right there. I didn't hit nothing that round. What did I hit? get some designs up here. No! The game crashed? Well, I guess that's the stream, guys. It's not like I didn't have it there. The camera doesn't want to push out? There it is. Well, that is an interesting ending I wasn't expecting. Well, folks, I'm afraid that's all. Because I'm not reopening the game with 15 minutes left of the stream. I'm sorry. That's not how this shit works. Anyway, there you go. Whatever reason, the USB cable in my microphone has been really unstable lately. It doesn't take anything for me to push it out by accident. Anyway, it's been a blast as per usual. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hold on. What? What? It's doing a weird thing. There it is. I'll be back again on Wednesday. For some more Yakuza Kiwami 2. I think we're like halfway through the game. We got a good chunk more to go, so we'll see. Either way, I think we're taking a break from Yakuza games after that, and we're playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Once we're done with that one, and then when we're done with that, we can go back to Yakuza. Should be great. For now, thank you so much all for watching. It's been a blast as per usual. I was trying to figure out, it seems like it's just light. Is it just reflection? What is it reflecting? Is it this thing up here? No? I'm trying to figure out what it's trying to reflect. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for some more Yakuza, and I think some Skyrim as well on Friday. Should be fun. All right, thanks so much for all watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye.